here. All right, let's get to my next call. All right, Carla, who do we have?
Hello, this is Martin Sheen, also known for playing your favorite president, Mr. Logan. And this is a call to remind you to vote on November 8th for, this card's written wrong, Phil Bredesen, whatever. Vote for him, and I hope that we have you on our side. How are you doing, sir?
I'm all right, but I think that I'm not going to be able to vote Bredesen. That's going to be a hard pass on that for me. I know Taylor Swift is out there trying to convince people in Tennessee to vote liberal, but I'll pass. I'm good.
Well, Taylor Swift is, of course, a very young and intelligent lady, and she will soon be a good person to play the President of the United States. But remember that I have already been chosen by the real decider as to who should talk to the American people and convey to them the message of how to choose. And the real decider is the NBC network during the early 2000s. So I wonder exactly what are your motivations for not voting for Mr. Bredesen?
He's a liberal and I'm a conservative, and that's a simplistic way to look at it. But this guy, he's not who I want. I want Marsha Blackburn. I think she would be a great person to represent Tennessee in the Senate, and I'm voting for my man Bill Lee to be the governor over Carl Dean, the former mayor of Nashville, which is a liberal, situation going on up there. I think I have the correct way to look at it. I don't know what Bredesen can actually do. He's kind of a never Trumper a little bit, so I'll pass. I don't think that he is going to be able to get things done the way I want.
Look, I'm going to try to keep an open mind here, will you? So I will try to sell you on the benefits of Governor Bredesen. You see, just last week, I and Governor Bredesen and Aaron Sorkin, the screenwriter for The West Wing, we were sitting in my study and, looking at old home videos of my son Charlie, basically, some of those activities are kind of legally complicating. So let's forget about that. So Phil, while, for hours he was regaling us with his plans to expand the benefits for thousands of Tennesseans like yourself, while, of course, Aaron was consuming, shroom after shroom like he always has. And I really know that he's committed to helping the downtrodden and helpless people like yourself get over the past of racist bigotry in this country.
Racist bigotry? I mean, that kind of went all over the place. I mean, how is that going to really happen? Like, I'm kind of confused here.
Look, Mr. Logan, I'm aware that you're from Tennessee and that you've never been able to break free from the horrible prison of a state that it is, with night riders going through with their elephant pins and everything and telling you to, not spend so much, and that maybe you can probably have a chance at life by actually trying. So I'm offering you a chance to get out of Tennessee. How many years have you been trying to get out, sir?
I just moved here actually last year, and I think it's a great state, great people, a lot of hospitality. People are very nice. Everybody, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, everybody's just been so nice and kind. I don't understand where these night riders with elephant pins. I mean, we're in 2018. This is not a movie based in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So I don't have any kind of issues at all.
Look, I think that you're really, that whole thing where you're saying that this is not a movie. Remember, movies are actually very important. You see, I've never actually, in my real life, I haven't actually accomplished very much, except for being in many, many very good movies like Apocalypse Now, where I played somebody who fought in the Vietnam War and hunted down Marlon Brando before he became a spaghetti-consuming obese monster. And then after that, I kind of, that was the 80s, you know how the snow is, Anthony, of course. It kind of finds its way up your nostrils a little. And then, of course, I watched my son make me proud, taking the Cleveland Indians to the World Series and then infecting thousands of women with HIV.
Wow,
So
wait. You might not want to do that because I think your son still might kind of be legally in jeopardy here.
hold on, I'm on a roll. So then, of course, I had the honor of serving, thanks to the real voters, the NBC Executive Programming Board, as your president of the United States. So Anthony, I mean, I don't understand why you can't trust me to recommend to you the proper person to serve as your representative in the United States Senate.
I think I'll pass. I think that your recommendations may not necessarily be the best. Personally, I didn't even know you were still living. I thought I was talking to a ghost for a minute here. So I think I'll go with my better judgment and just vote for a nice lady, Marsha Blackburn, over Phil Bredesen, the crook. And I'm going to vote for Bill Lee, the first-time candidate, a powerful businessman, a successful person, over Carl Dean, the D.C. bigwig, former mayor of Nashville. I think I'm good on my choice here.
So if I'm understanding you, my call hasn't really swayed your opinion.
It has not. I'm sorry.
Could it be said that you have walked away, sir?
I have walked away many years ago, and I'm not going to go back. You cannot convince me anything otherwise.
Well, if I can paraphrase my good friend Taylor Swift, all you had to do was stay, had be in the palm of your hand. Anyway, I have other callers to get to. Have a good night, sir, and I guess have fun being a bigot.
Well, thank you for the call. Definitely appreciate it.
Good night.
All right. Now, I know the chat was saying, hey, was that really Martin Sheen? Is it a troll? Nah, that was him for real. That was him. His agent had called me before this and set it up. So yeah, that was him. But I thought my man had passed away years ago. I didn't know he was still living. So I don't know what kind of hyperbaric chamber they pulled him out of. Maybe they pulled him from the Dragon Ball Z thing, but I don't even want to go down that road. I'm gonna get to my next call.